Are you looking for a challenge that you can take on in Football Manager that will absolutely push you to your limits? Then look no further than this video and the San Marino challenge. In this video, I'll be highlighting what the challenge is, how you can do it, what teams you can be, and ultimately, it is one of the most fun challenges you can take on in the game right now. If you are not familiar with the San Marino challenge, there are different ways that you can approach this. First, if you're a console player, the only way you're going to be able to approach this challenge is by being the national side. Now, part of the national side challenge will be for them to qualify for the Euros and to qualify for the World Cup as an initial goal, but then the longer term goal is for them to win the World Cup and win the Euros. And if you want to make it even harder on yourself, you have to get San Marino to be the #1 ranked team in the FIFA World Ranking. So outranking teams like England, France, Brazil, Germany's. You get the gist of the national team challenge. Now, you can also couple this with making San Marino one of the best leagues in the world. So you could do a Build a Nation challenge with the San Marino League, which you can download on PC as a mod from the Steam Workshop, sort it out SI, all your favorite Football Manager places. You can also be a team in the Italian Serie D, which I will show you in the next part of the video where I go through which teams you can be. Now, part of this will be making the San Marino League the best league in the world. Obviously, you're going to have to win Champions Leagues with a San Marino side, your UEFA Champions Leagues, your UEFA competitions, and so on and so forth to make it the best ranked league in the UEFA competition rankings, outranking leagues like the Premier League, La Liga, the Bundesliga, etc., which is going to be almost nigh on impossible and could take you a very long time. Hence why I said at the start of this video, this is a challenge not to be shirked with. This is one of the most long-term challenges you can do in Football Manager right now. And now let's take a look at some teams that you can be to take on this incredible challenge. There are really two options when it comes to picking teams to take on the San Marino challenge. You can either pick the San Marino League or you can pick teams in Serie D. But before we get into the teams that you should pick and the reasons why, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because this could absolutely change the trajectory of my channel. If just a few of you subscribed who are watching it right now, this would be absolute massive, and I really do appreciate it. And I've got loads of content coming in the future as well. But starting off strong, we're going to start off with the San Marino League. Now, you do have to download a modified league for this, in whether that's in Steam Workshop or whether that's in Sort It Out SI or your favorite place where you get your Football Manager databases from. I'll put a link in the description below where I got mine from. I got it from Steam Workshop. But now, I mean, to be honest, you really could pick any one of these teams. If you want to make it easier on yourself, you're going to pick a team like La Firota. They are currently in the UEFA Conference League to kick off with. Their team is not going to be anyone that I've heard of. I'm not familiar with San Marino's ball, but they do have an experienced squad and a player like German Dennis, who has been around for a very, very long time. Some of you may remember him playing for Atalanta back in the mid-2010s and for Napoli as well. He's now currently playing in the San Marino League with La Firota. So as you can see, there's a lot of San Marino players, a lot of Italian players. You will produce San Marino new gens if you are coupling this with the Build a Nation, with the national side as well. And what you'll see is if you are doing that Build a Nation, you'll see the San Marino League is ranked 166 in Europe. It's below leagues like the Kosovan 3rd Division and Austrian 4th Division. And the real challenge there is trying to get that to be ranked above the Premier League. Good luck with that one. It's going to be a very tough one. Another side you could pick, and I'm picking them simply because I love their name, is Juven's Dog Owner. They're a little decent side in San Marino. Honestly, the AI in San Marino isn't that great, so it doesn't honestly matter which side you pick. But this is another team you could pick. You could pick a team based off the name. You could pick a team based off the logo. It is completely up to you when it comes down to the San Marino League. You could pick the reigning champions, Tre Penne. And no, that's not a pasta. They are actually the best side in San Marino. Well, currently the best side in San Marino, with full of Italians and a couple of San Marino players in there as well. But there is also another option that you can pick for this challenge, and that is Club Victor San Marino in Serie D in Italy. Now, this will make the challenge a lot more easier for you because you're playing in the Italian football structure. So making Victor San Marino a good side in Italy will be very hard. But once you get to Serie A and you start qualifying for European competitions, money's going to start rolling in, facilities will start rolling in. You can make all of those changes that I give you in my how to build a club video on my channel, and you can really make Victor San Marino the best side in Italy, bigger than teams like Juventus, Inter, and AC Milan. But this is by no means an easy task. I feel like it's going to be hard to get them promoted. They do produce San Marino's new gens as well, so you will get that aspect from it. If you want to make the challenge slightly easier for you than going with the San Marino League, I would go with the Victor San Marino in Serie D. You will also need a modification for that. You will need a league add-in for that. There's some good ones out there. Go and check them out on like Sort It Out SI, Steam Workshop, etc. Sadly, you can't do these on console, just to add that in, or on mobile as well, or the Switch. So console, Switch, you can't do those. But this is a team I would honestly go for. I feel like this is going to be the best shout for you to get a San Marino based team playing in the Champions League and winning Champions League. But for me, the real test comes if you could do it with the San Marino League. That would make you an elite level baller when it comes to Football Manager. Even if you can do it with Victor San Marino, that is hats off to you. That would be an unbelievable challenge. Let me know if you want to see me take on this challenge. I would love to take on a challenge one day, and if enough of you comment it, I will make it into a save series over on this YouTube channel, and it would be an unbelievable series to finish off Football Manager 2024 with. To wrap off this video, I'm going to give you some of my top tips to complete this challenge. Having done many a Build a Nation before, I've got a video on how to build a nation if you want some more in-depth on that. But what I would do is start off this challenge with the Italian team. So Victor San Marino would be my choice to start this challenge with. Build that club up into a Serie A side as quickly as possible as you can. Make sure you play some of the San Marino's new gens in the save, making them better players so they can get into your squad. Sign some Italian players that are good as well, that have been released by the likes of Juventus, AC Milan, Napoli, whoever it may be, whoever's got a big academy in Italy, and then keep them in your team. They'll get San Marino's nationality in about 5 years' time, and they'll be excellent ballers for you to play for San Marino. Whilst managing the San Marino side and the international side, what I would do is get friendlies against teams that you could potentially beat. So teams that are ranked lower than you from other continents. So small teams that you feel like at home you could get a dub against. And that will help you build up the international ranking of the side and build confidence in that national side as well. And get them used to winning games, because they haven't won a game in about 20 years in real life, which is an absolute shame. Even getting a draw with San Marino is an absolute dub. In the UEFA Nations League, you're going to be playing teams like Liechtenstein, Andorra, those kind of teams. So about your kind of level, although they will be a little bit above you, in my opinion, to start off with. The San Marino save is one of the best challenges you can do. San Marino, go out and be this team, and I want to see you guys smash this challenge. Send me the save files. I'd love to review one that has done a San Marino challenge. But those are my top tips for finishing this challenge. It's going to need a lot of patience as well. That's my #1 top tip. Be patient with this. It's going to take you 30, 40, 50, maybe even 60 seasons to finish this. It could take 100 plus. You never know. If you've got the determination and the passion to do this, I would say take it on. And if you don't already, please do subscribe to this channel. It makes a huge difference to me, and it makes a huge difference to the content that I can put out. And if not, I'll see you on another video.